Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy Make America Lit, back with another NBA 2K24 video, and in today's video I have another episode of Rare Builds for you guys. Now, as you can see on your screen, today's episode we are going to be creating a two-way sharpshooter. Now, with that being said, let's jump right into the build. Now, obviously, you can make this build at any position. As far as point guard, shooting guard, and small forward, I haven't seen this build at power forward or center. I don't think you can make this build at power forward or center. We'll change the name to something else, so beware of that. With that being said, I made this build at shooting guard. As you guys know, I like to play a lot of rec, and you know, this is kind of going to function like a lock build in a sense. So you don't really want to make this build at small forward, because small forward you're going to get pushed up to power forward when you play solo rec or in this rec sometime, depending on what your lineup is. So I like to make this at shooting guard so I could play the 2 or the 3. You can make this at the point guard position too. It's up to you, but it's truly, you know, to me, better at shooting guard. You know, height, I went 6'6". You could play around with the height, the weight, and the wingspan. I went 6'6", 207 with a 6'8" wingspan, and these are the attributes that I went with. So I went with an 80 drive and layup, no drive and dunk on this build, because you know this is just a safety net, if you will. I always talk about this on the channel, but you don't want to be a one-dimensional build where you can only shoot threes. You get a dude that's just holding L2 on you the whole time, or your guard can't get you open. He can't, you know, make the defense, you know, collapse on him. So that means your dude is just holding L2 on you the whole time. Now you cannot, you know, score the ball at all. You know, I've seen it happen with my friends. I've seen it happen with people in solo rec as well too. They get a lock or something on them, and then now they're not even going to get the score because dude is holding L2. And then you know what that leads to? That leads to dudes getting frustrated that they're not scoring, and then they start forcing shot. They start jacking up dumb shots and shit because they're not ever getting open. They're forcing shots that they wouldn't normally force because they can't do anything else to score. So that's why I like to have a little safety net. We got a little 80 drive and layup with a 62 close shot, so we'll be able to drive in the paint. You'll be able to throw up a floater, all of that good stuff. Moving on to our shooting, we also have a 92 mid-range with a 92 3-ball. So now not only will you be able to drive the ball and lay the ball up and finish down low, but now you'll have, you know, hop steps, layups, spins, all of that good stuff. But now you can stop and pop and pull for a moving midi, and you got a 92 3-ball, so to space the floor as well too, along with the 90 free throw, because you know you don't want to be missing your free throws. And I like to throw a little 90 plus on mine, just so that when there's a defensive 3, there's a transitional take foul or something like that, I'm shooting the free throws just to add and stat pad my points per game and my points and stuff like that, which is also going to help you get takeover and things of that nature faster. So do keep that in mind. I see so many people with no free throw on their build, then they get fouled. I don't know how you have a slashing build with no free throws, but you're going to get fouled a lot. Please at least go with an 80 free throw, a little bit better. I go 90 because it's not going to cost much. It's totally up to you, but I would just throw, you know, some free throw on so that way you're not missing free throws. They're called free throws. You see the badge is called free points because the points are literally free. You know what I'm saying? So just throw the free throw on if you're going to be playing rec. Moving on to playmaking, we have a 77 pass accuracy, which you already know is that threshold that we shoot for. 85 ball handle. Now, ordinarily, I would be telling you guys, let's get that 92 ball handle, but this is going to be a secondary build. We're not going to really be handling the ball. We just need enough ball handle that we can create our own look. And 80 to 85 ball handle is more than enough to create your own look at the shooting guard or small forward position. You are going to be the primary ball handler. You're not going to be, you know, holding a ball, bringing the ball up the court like that. So you don't need a 92 or gold unpluckable. This is more than enough to do what you need to do. This is, again, a safety net. You get a point guard that's not passing the ball. You get a point guard who can't make the defense collapse on him so that you're wide open or getting open looks. Guess what? You now have a 77 pass accuracy and an 85 ball handle, so that way when you do get the ball, if there's a dude holding L2 on you, guess what? Now you can put the ball on the floor and create your look. You could get a layup, you could get a mid-range, you could get a 3, you could, you know, create for other people with that 77 pass accuracy. You have bronze needle threader, you have silver dimer. You are versatile. You're not just one-dimensional, just a 3 and D lock that can't do shit but shoot and play defense. You can put the ball on the floor, you can pass, pass, you can lay the ball up, you can shoot a midi, you can shoot a floater, you can do a multitude of things. And then moving on to the defense, 48 interior defense, which really isn't much, but it's enough to at least force a miss here and there with hands-up defense. Obviously, you're going to be primarily on the perimeter, which is why we have an 87 perimeter defense, but that 48 interior defense is going to be something. You know, if you put that up, it's going to be something to make people miss. Now, I run around with a 25 interior defense, and with hands-up defense on my 6'6" point guards, I'm able to make people miss. With a 48 interior defense, you'll be able to force some misses on your build, so do keep that in mind. For those of you who are like, oh, well, I don't need interior defense, I'm going to be on the perimeter, you can throw that up and do force some misses down low. I've had it happen to me. People have made me miss, and I've made other people miss with very low interior defense. It has useful. It has some use, you know. And then moving on, we got that 87 perimeter defense, which is going to give us mostly silver perimeter badges. We have some gold and challenger, off-ball pass, and workhorse, which is very nice. We also have a 90 steal. Now, usually we try to shoot for that 91, but again, we're going to have that gold right stick ripper, so it's not going to matter too much. We're going to have right stick ripper, and we're going to have that gold interceptor, so we can play those passing lanes. We can play those alley-oop lanes and all of that stuff, those backdoor cuts. And then we also still have silver glove, which is more than enough to rip people if you know when to reach. Looking for the animations to get those bump steals and stuff. Keep in mind that you also have gold right stick ripper, so that gold right stick ripper will stack with silver glove. And then obviously we have that 68 block just to help us get those chase down blocks. We have bronze chase down artists as well too, with a 42 defensive rebound, which is just enough to grab a board here and there. It's not like you're going to be snagging or anything like that, but it's something, you know, something is better than nothing. And then finally, our physicals, we have an 82 speed and 80 acceleration, which because we go on 85 ball handle, we're not going to have the access to gold blow by and gold speed boost and all of that. So I didn't even waste my time or attributes putting my speed and acceleration up, since we can't reach those thresholds anyway. You know, I like to go 86, 83, 83, but because we're not going to have a high ball handle, there's really no point to go super high on the speed and acceleration, in my opinion. If you don't care about like spot finder and stuff, you can drop your acceleration some and then put your speed up instead, just so that you can play a little bit better defense and have faster lateral quickness and stuff on defense. But that's up to you. If you don't care about spot finder and fast feed and all of that stuff, you can't do that. But that's just what I would do if I was going to make any changes on this build. 74 strength, which isn't ideal for a lock. You kind of want to have like 84 or better, but 74 is decent enough to get you what you need. You know, bronze brick wall, movable enforcer, gold physical handles, bronze bulldozer. You see we have silver clamps. We also have silver fearless finisher as well with that 80 driving layup. So it's not too bad. You don't really want to go any lower than this. This is just enough to be well-rounded on defense. You know, you'll be able to, you know, have that strength to help box out and stuff like that. You aren't going to just be getting moved around and bullied with that 74 strength. But keep in mind, you are going to primarily be on the perimeter, so you're not going to need super high strength, but it is nice to have that strength just to bully dudes on defense. Then we have the 60 vertical, which is just, you know, the default. We didn't really go any higher than that. That's going to get us aerial wizard. It's going to help us get putbacks and stuff, and then we're also going to have that bronze chase down artist because of that 60 vertical as well too. And then finally, we have that 95 stamina that ties this all together. Now, I would have went higher than that, but as you can see, we're not going to be able to get gold 94 feet or anything like that, or Hall of Fame workhorse because of our attributes. So I just capped this at 95. You know, usually I go 96 or 99, but because we're not going to have any attributes that's going to get us any more badges stamina wise, I just left it at a 95 stamina. And then of course, when we create our build, you will see our shades of what you see is Jeff Hornacek, we got Derek White, and we got Dante DiVincenzo. And then, of course, you'll see our build name, which we have created a two-way sharpshooter. So there you have it. This is my two-way sharpshooter build for NBA 2K24. It's been your boy, Make America Lit. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K24 content. And, of course, more rare builds like this. I'm out, y'all. Peace.